Alright guys, and welcome back to more Dangan Ronpa. We are about to hang out with Ishimaru, aka Kiyotaka. I guess they call him Taka, right? So we're about to hang out with Taka. It's been forever since I don't even think we ever spent time with Taka. And I think I have to hang out with Hina again. For some odd reason I have to hang out with Hina because I never saved it when I maxed her out. Would you like to study with me? I'm a hard ass. What is Kiyotaka like? Let's see. What would Easter egg? Can we give him any one of these? I don't think we can. Let's see. Whoa! It's what we in the industry like to call a key item. I was about to say, I thought they really were gonna let me give that away. Like, what the? Alright, what would he like? We got plenty of G-Slicks, why not? Oh, this is how far you're willing to go to try and become friends with me.
I'm very happy right now.
I got the impression that he liked it, that's good. Hey Makoto, as long as we're talking, let's really talk. What do you say? Oh, sure, that's fine. Excellent.
You hear me?
Then let's get down to the brass tacks and find where we stand on all the big issues. So what should we discuss? Politics, the economy, international affairs? Wait, hold on. Instead of a big, serious discussion, can we just have a normal conversation? I think we already looked at this.
Listen to me.
Yeah, we already seen this. If you've seen the previous episodes, we already seen this. Alright, so my bad, guys. Relating to your friends. That's the answer. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I guess I loaded the wrong file. When I was like going through everything, I guess I had loaded the wrong file and none of that saved. None of it really saved, so that was my fault. But anyway, I guess that means we have to hang out with Hina and max her out again. Alright, so this is Hangout Session 2. The first one was pretty much a redo, and I apologize for that, guys. But here we go. We're about to hang out with Taka once more to see what he's up to. What's that? You want to hear what I've got to say?
Quiet down and listen.
Very well, I got many theories on many topics, and I'll share them all with you. Because I am Kiyotaka. I am such a hard ass. Taka and I grew a little closer today. Alright, let's give him a G-Slick. We got so many of them, why not?
You hear me?
Yeah, totally, thanks Makoto. I got the impression that he liked it. I've been wanting to tell you something for a while now, Makoto.
You hear me?
And now it's just the two of us, this is the perfect time to confess. Huh? Listen Makoto, your hoodie is awesome. Thanks. You really have an amazing fashion sense. Now wearing a hoodie under your school uniform.
Yo!
Your public morals are ruined. Just absolutely ruined. Did I do something wrong? The dress code was pretty flexible at my old school.
You understand?
Well, that's not the case here at Hope's Peak Academy. As long as I live, I will protect our morals. Take off that incredibly stylish hoodie this instant. Right now?
That's enough!
Of course. Crap, Taka seems to be taking this really seriously. Well, I better come up with a good excuse or I might actually have to give him my hoodie. But it's a raincoat, but it's a flashlight, it's a makeshift hard hat. What am I supposed to say? It's a flashlight? What are you, that cannot be the answer. But it's a makeshift hard hat. I don't think we could use the excuse as a raincoat. I think we could, but let's say it's a raincoat. But this hoodie doubles as a raincoat. I don't want to get caught by surprise in a thunderstorm.
Just hold on.
You can't fool me, huh?
You hear me?
That hoodie would only protect your head. It's hardly a raincoat. If it does cover the rest of your body. My suggestion is to get an umbrella. Good advice.
You understand?
Oh, cool. I can retry it, but it's a makeshift hard hat. But this is the next best thing to a hard hat. A hard hat? Yeah, I mean, this school's really dangerous, you know? There's no telling what might happen. So, like, just in case, you know? You have a point there. I do, I totally do. Well, if it is for your own safety, I suppose I can give you special permission just this once.
You hear me?
But the instant this school goes back to normal, you will hand over that amazingly cool hoodie. Yeah, got it. Students these days are utterly ignorant of proper dress code. It's quite a pain. And quite frankly, I don't understand youth fashion these days anyway. What?
Listen to me!
So this is a perfect opportunity for me to teach you all about how you should be dressing. What? Getting fashion advice from Taka is, well, just unexpected.
You understand?
I wear this uniform 365 days a year, rain or shine, flood or drought, wind and hail and hurricane. Even on your days off, even on holidays?
Count on it!
School itself may observe holidays, but there's no such thing as a vacation for a student. Oh my god. You gotta walk hard! That's where the definition came from Ishimaru right here. You gotta walk out really hard, so I always have a clean one. There's nothing strange about that. Wow. I say wearing your uniform when you're not at school is totally strange. I better keep that to myself though. Trust me, wearing the uniform every day helps keep you motivated. Taka is exactly the kind of guy I thought he was. Wow. Taka, what an... I decided to head back to my room for a while. Damn, man. Buzz Killington. My cat is sleeping on my bed like it's like it's cool. I'm about to kick him off.
School announced. Oh.
Get off my bed, cat. You thought this was a game? You thought you was looking kawaii on my bed? Nope. It's important to do our best no matter what the goal is. Kyoko seems to be feeling pretty good. Alright, so what we want to do is again hang out with Kiyotaka. So before we do, I guess we don't really need to save it since they allow you to choose another option, which I didn't even realize. I usually reset. I was soft resetting for no reason then. You know, sometimes what students need is meeting of the soul. Would you like to study with me? I took some time to study with Taka. Taka and I grew a little closer today. Let's give him another G-Slick.
You hear me?
Alright, here we go. I'm weak, Makoto. What? So very weak. What happened? Haven't you realized the school's missing something of utmost importance? Don't say a principal. Textbooks, classes. I can't really say I missed that stuff. I'm just gonna come right out and say it. I'm freaking out. As we speak, we're being left in the dust by other students our age. Totally freaking out, man. What should I do, bro? If I keep involuntarily skipping class like this, I'm gonna reach dunce status in no time. It's not really that big a deal, just calm down. You were always at the top of your class at the private school you used to go to, right? I mean, you're basically genius level. So even if you miss a few classes, it's not the same as just some ordinary kid ditching. Genius? Don't say that, huh? I'm no genius, I'm a normal person, just like anyone else. I'm from a middle class family, you know? Actually, they're not even middle class.
You hear me?
That's why I have to push so hard. I have to knock down that wall. It's not geniuses that change the world, it's ordinary people who make every effort they can. And to prove that, I have to keep on making effort after effort after effort. So don't call me a genius. Don't let me in with those lazy claws who don't put in any effort. You sound like Rock Lee right now. Sorry, that's not what I was trying to do. I'm sorry, I got a little carried away. But I only said all that because you and me are in the same. You and me, we're just normal people. We know what it means to make an effort. That's why I want you to know exactly how I feel. Understand.
In other words.
And that's why I'm so passionate about my work on the Morals Committee. I want to create an environment where everyone has the opportunity to give it everything they've got.
You hear me?
An equal opportunity. That's why I put all my blood, sweat, and tears into creating that kind of environment. I want everyone else to understand that too. In the end, you can't succeed if you don't try. Anyone who says differently is selling something. Effort is everything. That's the only way to fix anything in this world. I have to prove that to all the ordinary people out there, so they'll keep on trying. I have to become the ordinary man who can surpass any genius. He sounds totally like Rock Lee. Those are the feelings I carried with me when I entered Hope Speak Academy. But now I'm trapped in here. I've been robbed of the opportunity to make that effort. So now what am I supposed to do? Taka. Sorry, Makoto, I didn't mean to make you listen to my pathetic complaining. It's not pathetic at all. I can totally understand why you'd be upset. You obviously feel very strong about that. I really hope you don't give up and start to lose track of what you want to do. If you really believe that effort is what matters, then you can't give up. Because if you can't make that effort, then what do you have left? I think until you just said that now, I totally forgot what I was here for. The foundation of effort is the will to never give up. You're right! I have to try no matter the situation, even without classes, without assignments. I can't just look back at what I've already learned and reinforce those basic principles. Good idea. I'm glad we had this talk, Makoto. I felt so much better getting all that off my chest. That's my way of saying thanks. Next time I buckle down for a study session, I'll make sure to invite you.
You understand?
Let's work together as fellow ordinary people to show those geniuses who's boss. His face filled with the unwavering confidence I was used to seeing from him. I feel like maybe I'm starting to understand him a little bit better. But I still think he might be a genius. Specifically, he's a genius when it comes to effort. Still, I didn't notice one thing. He seems to have a lot of hostility towards the idea of someone being a genius. Is there some reason he feels that way? I guess we'll find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Alright, I apologize for that brief interruption or that brief little transition. I had to pretty much go take care of something in the background, and I apologize for that. But we are back, and we are about to hang out with Kiyotaka for the third time, I believe. So here we go. This might be the last time we need to hang out with him too, so here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go now. Taka was nice enough to give me some some of his valuable time. Taka and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Taka a present? Of course I would. Not. Alright, the next time we hang out with him, we should be able to max him out. I would have given him another G-Slick, but there's no point. Alright guys, so we are back, and apparently we have to give a present on the last day of the hangout. So whenever like we're about to max out somebody, they will need a present basically to max them out, which is I didn't even believe it until now, but we have to give a present. So I pretty much like spent 2 days hanging out with Taka, and this event did not activate. Alright, I'm gonna try this one more time without giving him an item. Maybe it'll work now.
Listen to me!
Would you like to study with me, Makoto? Just the two of us. Come to my room if there's anything you don't understand. I'm a very attentive teacher. I don't think I need you to be all that attentive. Be sure you don't mind if I stop by. Of course not. Okay, let's do it. Alright, cool. With Taka leading the way, we headed to his room.
Hey!
You're the first guest I invited to my room. Now that we're here, let me pose to you a question. This should be no challenge for you. Very easy, I assure you. Stop saying how easy it's gonna be. That just puts even more pressure on me. Okay, what country first established zero as a numerical concept? I don't know. America? America, right? I gotta say it was America. Where's America? America isn't on here. America owns Japan, right? And Asian. Is India Asian? I thought it was Indonesian. I don't know. I don't give a fuck either. India. Correct. Good job, Makoto. I have faith in you.
You hear me?
Seeing you get excited is getting me excited. Let's stack our effort one on top of the other and show these self-centered genius jerks what for. Taka?
What are you talking about?
Well, I've just noticed you really seem to hate the idea of geniuses. I guess I feel like they're just my sworn enemy, you know? But you hit the nail on the head. You're pretty sharp. But why? There's someone I respect, someone I hate, someone I have to surpass. Because he was a genius. What?
In other words...
Tyrannosuke Ishimaru. Do you recognize that name? He was my grandfather. He was once Prime Minister of Japan. Interesting. He was your grandpa? He went from Minister of Foreign Affairs to Chief Cabinet Secretary and finally Prime Minister. And all without any support network and only a high school degree. He was simply a genius. Everything he did without any effort. He sounds like an amazing person. He was your grandfather?
Count on it!
He was a genius. He'd never known failure. His success was unimaginable to a normal person. But because of that, he allowed himself to be controlled by naive emotions and got roped into a corruption scandal. He had no idea what the world of geniuses was really like. At least that's how I see it. At that point, he fell just as fast as he had risen. And it wasn't just in politics. The business world had no use for him anymore, and he plummeted. The debt he left behind torments my family to this day. Damn! He died a few years ago. By the end, he wasn't speaking to anyone. Despite his fame, his legacy, the only people who came to his funeral were family members. That's hard to imagine.
You hear me?
Some consider genius fate's blessing, but I see it as a tragedy more than anything. The tragedy of finding success without understanding the importance of effort. There's nothing worse than a genius who trips and falls. Just like my grandfather. And that's why you hate the word genius?
Count on it!
My grandfather serves as an important lesson why you must never be deceived by words like genius. Relying on my own effort, I will reach greater accomplishment than anything my grandfather ever did.
You hear me?
So we have to work hard to build a society where those who put in the most effort are properly rewarded. Sounds like a legit society. I see. Not these Kardashians. I show my ass for cash, for millions of dollars. You got hard-working motherfuckers working for $7.25. Fuck that. I can't agree with them, but Taka and I aren't the same. I can't reach for those kind of big dreams. But you know, Makoto, I'm really happy. I figured this school would be full of geniuses. I mean, I thought everyone would be my enemy. I never imagined I'd meet someone who I could share my story with. I'm so lucky to have met you here. This kind of thing only happens once in a lifetime. I hope we can stay close and combine our efforts to shape things the way we want.
Got it!
Okay, we have to keep on studying. I feel like I've come to understand Taka a lot better. I think we finally become friends in the truest sense of the word. Yes. 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 Unlocking trophies every episode. I went back to my room after studying. Alright, so I think that will be it for today for Kiyotaka, Hifumi, and Byakuya. Oh, wait. I said Byakuya, didn't I? I think the next person we might want to take care of is either Mondo or... I think Mondo...
Okay, then.
I don't know. Who haven't we really hung out with? Hiro? We haven't really hung out with Hiro all too much. But let's hang out with Mondo 2 times.
Yes, indeed.
Today's your weekly day off.
Now then.
Okay, dismissed. Alright, weekly day off. I love it. Alright, let's go meet with somebody, save the game, take a break, and next time when we come back, we'll be hanging out with Mondo. And then I'm thinking we might be able to max out Mondo really quick, so what we might do is hang out with somebody else as well next time. So we're gonna save the game, take a break, and once we come back, we'll be back with more Dangan Ronpa. Gotta roll your R's like your Mayor Robbie of Sobi Town. So I'll see you guys later.